quick mic test. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Okay, turn the chanting down just a little bit. And turn my mic up just a little bit more. So I'm not fighting with these wonderful women over the sound. Alright, I think that's good. I think that is golden. There it is. Okay, perfect. Right. Alright, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. I know I normally do these streams on Wednesday, but I was so eager to paint. I got over eager to paint this weekend, and I was like, you know what? If I didn't stop myself, I probably would have painted the rest of the sisters. Because I got that painting itch, and God, I love painting so much. I picked up some actual green. I picked up some Angel Green by Vagello, and it has been absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And I just realized that everything is slightly off. Let me fix my camera. Because you can't actually read the... Okay, does that actually work? No, it's still backwards. Right, 1 second. I know I can change this. Flip. Come on. It's like really, it's strange because like on on my phone, it's reading correctly, but for some reason, as soon as it goes onto OBS, everything's like, it's backwards world. Goddamn Zeech. I'm gonna blame it on Zeech. How would I even do this? 1 second. This is scuff. Okay, I've truly become a PNG tuber, as I am just scuffing everything. Nope, that's not it. Oh God, oh God. I don't know how to fix this. I need to do a quick search. 1 second. Oh my God. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Ugh. It looks like I'm not the only one that has messed this up. How do I... Oh my God. Absolute scuff city today. Absolute scuff city. I don't know how to rotate it. I'm trying to flip it, but it ain't working. Oh my God. Had everything prepared, and I was like, okay, it's all good to go. But in actuality, it's not good. I'm going to try one last thing. There it is. There it is. Oh my God. Inverted on one side, lol. I had everything prepared, Lunar, and then I realized I was showing off the paint, and I was like, wait a second, everything's like the wrong direction. Okay, so getting back on topic, okay, Scuff City. I picked up Angel Green by Vagello, okay? and it has done an amazing job so far. Like, this is the green that's coming out, and it is just fantastic. Absolutely, it's like the perfect green that I wanted. I know it's nice green, and like it complements the bronze super well. Like, if you look on the little buttons I did, it was also bronze. It's like everything just flows really nicely, and the brown as well. And like yeah, okay, you can see this. Okay, so the little iconography right here, I actually did a different bone color. It's a bit of a darker bone color, and it turned out nicely, especially since her chest is shaded by the shield. So the white really like pops, or like that creamy white really pops out, especially on the rosary beads around the neck as well. So I'm quite happy how all the colors turned out. Super happy. And again, if I didn't stop myself, I would have absolutely painted all my sisters. And then I stopped myself because I was like, wait a second, I streamed this. Streamed this for so long, and then people will be like, oh, what, you finished the models and you didn't put it on stream? Like, what the hell, Lee? But Lunar, thank you for showing up to the chat. There was also someone else in the chat as well. Thank you very much for joining this very scuff stream. How are y'all doing today? I'll probably go and actually edit my stream once. And put out like a bookmark and just put like a chapter, and be like, okay, the first 10 minutes is just scuff, just pure scuff. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty well. Pretty well. I can't complain so far. We're going to just go, a little bit silver. Can't complain so far. It's Monday. Start of a lot of people's work week, school week. Not mine. I start mine on Sunday. I go to work on Sunday to Thursday, which means I get Friday, Saturday off, which is, pretty nice. But, yeah, no, so far so good. What was I going to think on these top parts? I could do bronze, but I think that's going to... If I do bronze on this little piece right here, these two little pieces, it's going to, I can't do green. I'm going to have to do, probably do bronze back here as well, because this little area that you see right here, that actually shows when the backpack gets put on. So I'll bronze that. I'll do something with those. Not sure what. Might just go silver. Might just go with silver, same as when I put on the halberd. So I might just put silver right there for a good accent. And then go like that. Yeah, so let's silver and bronze. Okay. Wet the brush just a little bit. Wipe off the excess. Again, it's going to be lead belcher. So I forgot to shake it. Oh my god. Need to clean this out first, though. I mean, like, look at that. Look at that. This is one of the reasons why I hate Citadel paint pots. Because they are designed for you to waste paint. Because of this stupid lid. This stupid lip part is literally designed for you to waste paint. It's a fiendish design. GW is not stupid. They are greedy and short-sighted, but they are not stupid. Lunar, yeah, nice. I like the day or 3 off due to Thanksgiving. Is it Thanksgiving for the Americans? Because, like, in Canada, we have Thanksgiving on a different day. And that always, like, trips me up. So if it is Thanksgiving today, or is it Thanksgiving on Sunday? Anyways, happy Thanksgiving to you. Whenever Thanksgiving is for you, you Southerners. I was doing brass. Sometimes forgot. Yeah, you know what? I completely understand you. Once you have like a job, like, because I don't get like statutory holidays off, So like they become like holidays become meaningless because I work no matter what. So it's always trips me up sometimes. So it's like, oh, it's this holiday. I'm like, oh fuck, really? That explains why everything's closed. All right. Damn hoses. All right. That's a bit too much. Put that on the paint palette just a little bit. And away we go. Again, it's only like this bottom portion that can actually be seen. And it's only be seen if you actually really look at it from a certain angle. But these aren't going to be army painted. These are more or less model painted. Because I'm never playing... Well, I'm not playing 40k in the near future. And the combat patrol have to have these girls as maces. And I was like, no, I want them to be halberds. Halberds and spears, because halberds and spears are cool. Rip off the excess just there. Use the excess paint that I got just to touch up a few areas. Actually, I need to touch up the shield just a little bit. There's some of that lead belcher that I put as a base that kind of shows. So just touch up some of the corners that I can see the silver. It might not catch on camera, but I could definitely catch it on my eye. And then we're not done with the shield. I still want to highlight the fleur de lis. I'm thinking either I use a green on the fleur de lis, or I make it a shiny brass color. I think I might... might just go shiny brass around the edging and the little tiny fleur de lis, and then put a brass on the fleur de lis as well. Alright, and how's the chanting, by the way? Is it too soft, overpowering? A bit of lead belcher. Only a smidgen. Perfect. It is perfect. And those girls, those nuns, do a wonderful job, by the way. Once again, Sisters of St. Thomas Aquinas. They have a YouTube channel. Please go and see it. Yeah. Very nice chanting. Alright. So it doesn't look too bad. The only thing that I'm really not going to do on stream is the faces. Because the faces are like super tiny. And they need a lot of detail. And so like a lot of times I'm going to be pulling it like right up to my face. So I can't like paint from like right out here. So... the faces are going to be, yeah, it's going to be a lot of focus. It's going to be like it's going to be a fun learning experience. It's going to be hard, but luckily, again, I brought a new brush, which is a very, very fine tip, actually. I think you can see it like that. No, you can see it in this case. Okay. Very fine tip. So like when it does stuff like the eyes, because that's like the stumbling block for like a lot of people, is like getting the eyes correct. Because you don't want them to have like a bunch of lazy eyes or like irises looking at like two different directions. So I need to go and study up how to do the eyes. And before I forget, once again, because the stream, the scuff of the start of the stream really threw me off kilter. I would like to thank the sponsors of the channel, which are the 151 subscribers. Thank you all very much. And those subscribers are Brinson Colbin, DS, Cold Hitter, Galaxy Nano, Guardsman Miku, Quinn Gillis, Volley, Dylan Ripley, W You Kill Me, Juan Pablo, Liz Q, Pasnick, Josh Russell, Panzer LH, Lunar Wint KIA 07, Profile, Chris Hess, Levitol 1999, Celtic Drago, David Sibilian, M50 Ontos, Durex, Thomas Novik, Mick, Salt 30, Pro 711, Herenz, Rodriguez, Alfonso, Balls Hongi, Cassicaster, Stu Daddy, Connor Vernon, Duprez, Colbin Whitneyhan, Zeffart, Angel of Hull C, Timothy, Families Rangers, Slotchin 31820, Mithrani, Grandiri 5872, Codex, Zealous Bubbles, Otto von Bismarck, Jonathan Castro, Dale Nobick, Lee WH for the Emperor, ATC, Kurt Nispel, Aroki Samagathe, Bako Dozo, Jamie Gonclaves, Non-Authority, Smotown, C1 Tank, SSSB, and the 99 unknown soldiers who have subscribed to the channel. Thank you all very much. And just to show, yes, I've actually written all the damn names down. a little peek behind the madness. So yeah, it's not like on like a Google Docs on my computer. It's literally, I write it down in a notebook. Because honestly, it's like the best way to do it. Because when I'm doing like the Queen of the East series, and I'm like recording the audio for it, I'm just like literally just reading out the notebook. Because they don't have like a second monitor or anything else like that, so. Oh, gonna have to go. Oh god. Oh god. Knock my minis over. I will shake up the bright bronze, which I'll be honest with you, it's a bit too watery for my tastes. Like the angel green comes out. It comes out like decently. It's like a bit watery, but like it's okay. Like you don't have to thin down the paint for the angel green, but like the bright bronze, this boy, way too watery for metallic. It's like you kind of have to go and like you put it on the palette, and you almost have to like wait a while for it to like thicken up. Then you can actually start using it. All right, what do I want to do on the first girl? Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to show you. We'll do her first, because I need to go and put another couple of coats on the green stuff, and it's going to be really cool. So I'm going to put you off to the side for now as the thing settles, and then we'll come back to you in a second, but we'll start using the green. Actually, wait, need to shake it up again. Oh, thank you very much, and thank you for subscribing for so long. Honestly, the fact that I got 150 subs by the almost the end of November is such a highlight. I thought I was going to get 100 subs by the end of December, so I'm very happy with how the channel is right now. I still want to grow it, but like I'm thinking I got like a good pace for someone just starting out. Be a bit careful. But yeah, this is like the normal applicator for like how like every other paint company goes and like uses. Has a small little nipple on it. Oop. Let's see. Oh, just a little bubble. And it's super good. Like there's no waste, very little waste, and like it's just so good, so good. Okay. Just go do the front. Again, since I used a gray base for the primer, there's a bit of gray tinge, so you really have to go on some of the lighter, vibrant colors and do a couple more coats to really bring the make the color pop. Although it's not so bad as a black. But one of these days I need to pick up like a white primer and try that. Although I won't do contrast paint because I think contrast paint is a bit cheating in my humble opinion. Although I understand people who do use it when they have to do like 300 clan rats or something like that. You just want to get it done super fast. Right in between the rosaries. Again, not really caring too much if we color outside the lines this time. So all we want to do is make sure that the green stays on. Everything gets a nice coat. Now I put way too little, so I'm going to actually have to get more green. But I'll finish off on the upper hip here, right above the belt that she has. Just like that. Very, very nice. Right, get a little more green to get that back cape covered. Something like that. Something like that. Get a bit of excess on the top nipple, so I'm just going to wipe that off with my brush. Boop. And start on her back cape here. All right. Just doing quick brushes, not really concerned too much, as long as everything just gets a nice coat of paint. Probably will have to do a third coat from what I'm seeing to get a bit more of a vibrant grain on everything, but that's okay. This paint is really, really nice to work with, so I don't mind painting more of it. Unlike Army Painter, I don't like the Army Painter paints. I think those are way too thin down for my liking. Let's get the sleeves. Although I was trying to go for like an Amazon look for these girls, I don't think I quite got it. But I do like what I did produce so far. It's more like a Order of Lazarus. Hey, Iron Elf! If you just give me 1 second, I'll show you what these nuns actually look like. At least one that's a little more finished. I need to do the boobs as well. Bit more green. Let's wipe that off. All right, so the nun, a finished nun, more or less is going to look like this. So brown pouches, a different green for the grenades. That's more of an olive drab green, if you can see it. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Brass for the armor, and then a more shiny brass on the stuff on the top. Red wires, silver on the halberd. The thing that I really like, and again, I pointed out to Lunar, but I'm using a bone white for the iconography and the rosary. So it really makes it pop, even when it's behind the shadow of the shield. So, very nice. And someone's giving me hearts. Thank you very much, whoever's giving me hearts. And of course, a little bone skull on the top of the halberd. I like that. Little nice detail. Also, congratulations, Iron Elf, on the art that you got, because you got some pretty nice art. If you don't mind, if you can link it in the chat, I would it'd be most appreciated. Oh god, bubbles. Come on. Oh, okay, that's good enough. It's Iron Elf does have some of the cutest elf art around. Very much appreciate it. All right, now time to do some boobage. Very cute Iron Elf. Very cute. The only thing I'm kicking myself is normally when they do like they do a army general stream when they talk about Ukraine, and I always have to catch the VOD because I'm always at work when they start streaming that. I'm like, God damn it. But they do wonderful work. So please check out Iron Elf's channel. It looks like we got someone else in the chat. Thank you very much for joining. We're just doing some painting and listen to some heavenly hymns. What's your favorite edition? 40K? Oh god. I don't really play 40K too much. In fact, I'll be honest with you. The model I have in my hands right now, or this Combat Patrol, is the first 40K models I actually have. Because back in the day, I was actually 6th edition fantasy. I got the Orcs and Humans starter set, which was an amazing starter set. And I went from there. Although I always wanted a Sisters of Battle, to collect Sisters of Battle. I guess that's the thing that really brought me into the hobby. It was the Codex, the Demon Hunters Codex, for 3rd edition. I saw that when I was out and about, and I bought it. Didn't even know what the hell the game was, and I was just looking at the rules and like the lore and like the really nice art, and like it was just like it just blew me away. So I always wanted to have Sisters of Battle, and it's kind of funny that like I play Age of Sigmar, and like I'm going to paint Sisters of Battle. I don't think I'll ever play Sisters of Battle, or maybe like in the far future. Actually, if I remember correctly, one second. Alright, time to be sued by GW. I actually thought this was at my sister's house, or sorry, my parents' house, but this is actually the book that I got. This is what got me into the hobby. This wonderful fucking book. Like, seeing this when I was 14 blew my fucking mind. Okay? And I was like, what is this? I've never seen anything like it before. And I was like, I need to have it. Like, look at this guy. This guy's like killing some demon guy, and there's like some like woman right beside him and some like power armor, and there's skulls everywhere. And just like, oh, I'll show you one of the artwork. Like, amazing artwork. But one of the coolest things, let's see if I can find it again. Oh yeah, these. So like, seeing this, like, do you see like the Repenta like on the bottom there? Like, absolutely fucking metal. And like on the other side too, like, absolutely just wonderful. So I always wanted to do Sisters of Battle, but for like one reason or another, I just couldn't find it. And of course, very iconic art on the back. So great work. And that's how I got into Warhammer. The Purity Seals do really bring it together. But like, yeah, that's how I got into Warhammer. I saw that when I was 14, and I got the book, and I was like, this is absolutely fucking wonderful. All right. My apologies. And now, 20 years later, I'm finally painting the sisters. One more coat of green, I want to say. It is pretty metal, Lunar. Pretty goddamn metal. Like, I know, like, again, like, this was, like, back in the day. Like, we really didn't have internet, so, like seeing this just, like, for the first time is like, oh my god. Back in my day. Oh, boomerisms. Right. Start more on the back. You can see that green is really starting to pop out now. A nice vibrant green, which is just so good. I'm so happy I went and took the plunge, because with the other paint, the brassy, the bright brass, I was really hemming and hawing. I'm like, man, if this paint company is like really like watered down, like I don't know if I'm gonna like using these paints. But I was so happy. I was like, you know what? Well, let's just, maybe it's just the metallic line that's really kind of fucked up. So let's try like a normal line. And I'm so happy I did, because I don't think you can get this color in GW. Just gonna go a bit messy on the hip here. I will cover the belt later. It's gonna be a darker color, so I'm not too worried about it. I just want to make sure that there's no really gray poking out around the edges. And of course, back to the boobs. As I said yesterday on Twitter. Oh, 6 people are watching the stream now. Thank you very much for joining. We are listening to Heavenly Chants and me reminiscing about the Sisters of Battle. Speaking of the Sisters of Battle, as I was saying on Twitter yesterday, I'm really glad that they have like this very feminine silhouette to them. Because like, I know like a lot of people are like, well, no, let's get rid of the boob plate. Let's make it a lot more like utilitarian when it came to the armor design. I'm like, nah, man. If you do that to like the Sisters of Power battle armor, they're just going to lose so much flavor, and they're just going to lose so much soul to the model. Like they need like the over the top boob plate. They need the really deep Catholic kind of iconography. True, it needs to be exaggerated because it's so small and hard to see. That is also true as well. Like, this is, people tend to forget, like, these models, like, this is 28 mil. So, like, these models are rather, they're not the tiniest, but at the same time, it's like, they are pretty small. Especially, like, you guys have seen it, like, really kind of close up at this point. Like, you're probably about, like, what is this, like, 6-7 inches away from it now? But, like, when most of the time you're looking at models, it's, like, arm's distance away, right? So you really need to make it pop. Alright, just going to use some of the excess to go on the front. Seeing a bit of gray pop up. That's actually like a learning experience too. Like when it comes to painting, it's like, yeah, you really need to make your colors vibrant. Because like before, like my first models were like, it was like a dark purple, and then I was using like, it was like dark purple and like a black and like a silver and like everything just, although it turned out pretty well, looking back, I should have used a much lighter color. Nun, oh my god, Nun Oil. Those are so good. I'm not sure if I'm going to use Nun Oil on these models so much. I might, because I'm really kind of wondering how it's going to work with the bronze. So I do have both. Where's that Nun Oil? So I do have the one and only Nun Oil, which is a black ink. For those who don't know, it is a watered down black ink, which is very wonderful. And then I also do have the Earth Shade somewhere around here. I can't see at the moment, but I do have it. I also have, where is that? I can't spot it with my little eye. I do also have like a Sippa. That is, okay, here's the Earth Shade. So I do have the Earth Shade right here. And then I do have one to do like old parchment. If I remember where it is. I know I have it here somewhere. It's somewhere. It's like I can make like old looking parchment and it looks fantastic. Somewhere around here. Yeah, so like what you do is like you take the showing you an example. Actually, I'll show you an example from one of the models. 1 second. Granted, it's not the best example, but what you do is you paint the you paint like a white undercoating on the parchment, and then you use the shade, which I can't easily spot at the moment, and you just kind of use the shade on the parchment, and it makes it really brown. You kind of browns the white to make a much more of a parchment look. I didn't do it correctly on this guy so much because it fell too much in the recesses for my liking, but I'm going to have to still work on that, and then I'm going to have to, since I have the smaller brush, I think I can write like the black squiggly lines on everything, so it actually looks like, you know, something's written on the parchment, and that will oh, here's the back, and that will really make it pop out a lot better. And that also reminds me, I actually did finish. No way, that's tough. Yeah, it is going to be tough. It is going to be tough. But I've got to take a picture of them. But I painted every last Stormcast model in the Skaven Tide box set. So I have a full army of those guys. Painted, based, everything. They're finished. They are all good to go. And that being said, I'm probably going to sell the Skaven, because I don't want to paint Skaven. I painted the Rat Ogres, and those were fun, but like the Skaven, I hate the fact that there's like fur and skin. Iron Elf, oh, Iron Elf, are you a Skaven fan? Oh, the Rat Boys, you are a Skaven fan. I play Orcs. Funny you should mention Orcs, because I'm going to be dipping into Orcs in Age of Sigmar. They have the new, well, actually, I do have a squad of Orcs already that I got with one of the starter sets. So I actually have painted Orcs. They were some of the first miniatures I ever painted. But there's a new spearhead coming out with the Iron Jaw Orcs, and they're like proper big chunky orcs, which is what I like. So I'm actually going to pick them up and start painting them. But that's coming in like the new year, around February. I might go and pick up Yendastra's spearhead and get her, so I can get like a proper like 150 2K army of Stormcast. Oh yeah, no, it's going to be proper. Like, they're going to be proper boys. Okay, they ain't going to be gits. Okay, they're gonna be proper chunky boys. Proper lads. Orking about. As Gorka Morka attends. Alright, let's do some brass. Actually, no, let's do some shiny brass on the shield there. Maybe like that. Oh my god, it's gonna be like 300. It's actually, for the spearhead is actually very cheap. For the orcs I'm getting, it's only 175 Canadian, which is what I really like about spearhead, because it's one of the only formats of GW that you can play, start collecting an army, and you're not breaking the bank. It's actually really nice. And you get like a bunch of models, and it's really, you can get like really good value for them. Like for the ogres, I think you get almost like 950 points worth of ogres. And again, it's all priced at like 170, 175. So like you can get like a lot of fucking models very cheaply. And depending on the spearhead, you can literally just buy 2 spearheads and you have a full army. May not be the most competitive army, but it's still going to be an army. And with spearhead, again, everything's pick up and play. So like you buy the spearhead, you make the spearhead, you can play. You don't have to buy anything else. Rules are online. It's like it's all just there. It's so fucking good. And I'm glad that Combat Patrol kind of walked so Spearhead could run, because from what I heard, Combat Patrol is absolutely unbalanced and almost unplayable. So thank you, 40k, for jumping on that grenade. I miss Kill Teams, those were good. Well, I mean, Kill Team is still, actually, yeah, I almost forgot about Kill Team. I mean, Kill Team is still around, I believe. I'm not sure, like, what's the state of the game at the moment. Alright, sorry Lee, had to go. Take care and have a good rest of the stream. Lunar, thank you very much for showing up in the stream. I always appreciate it when I see you pop by. So you rest up, or you do whatever you have to do, and I'll catch you later, buddy. Gonna rub the excess of the shiny brass on the tip of the halberd, just to make it pop a little bit more. I'm going to have to fix the edging just a little bit. I'm going to have to go over with the darker brass to get more of a sharper line to designate the sharpness of the edge and the flat of the blade. But that's just touch-up work I'll do like much later. And like fix, I know like a little bit of brass on like the green here, so I'm going to have to fix that as well. Which, again, little touch-up work, but I'm not too worried about it at the moment. All right, but I got that's going to dry. Probably going to have to put another coat on that, and then she is looking good. I will start doing the smaller brass highlight stage. Yeah, it's like I kind of like jump back and forth, because most of the time, like when I'm painting, if I have like excess paint, I'll use the paint on the next model. So, which is why like some of the models have already have like one coat of green on them, just because I had just too much green. I didn't want to waste it. I am using a dry palette, as you can see. It's just a ceramic plate I have, so it does the paint tends to dry a little bit faster. So I don't want to waste a lot of paint just drying on the palette. One of these days I'll get a wet palette. I go base, layer, highlight, wash, maybe highlight again. Yeah. I really need to get like a more concrete formula. But I paint like 10 orcs at a time, so assembly, oh, I totally get you. I totally get that. Yeah, like normally I go like base, and then sometimes I'll do like base wash layer, or sometimes I'll just do base layer then wash. I should really one of these days I should really actually like stick to a method and just go with it. But yeah, painted 10 orcs. Yeah, I feel in that one because I got like I started painting the actually no, I need to paint all this brass. What am I doing? I do have like the clan rats again with Skaven, the Skaven type box set. You get like 40 fucking clan rats. So I'm just like, oh my god. And like, speaking of small, after I finish with the brass, I'll show you just how small the new clan rats are. Like they're unbelievable. Actually, I'll do the do a bit of the power armor first. Get that all settled. Clan rats superior, best, yes. Oh my god, fucking clan rats. I actually felt bad because I did the tournament 2 weeks back now, or like a week ago rather. And one of them actually, so I got the Stormcast spearhead that comes in the Skaven type box, and this other guy got the Skaven spearhead that came with the same box, and like he was like 3-0, sorry 0-3, like he finished fucking dead last. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. So it's like go on your first tournament and you just get absolutely fucking bodied. I was actually like, not to like try to say that I would like, I was actually quite surprised how well I did because we had practice matches the 2 weeks prior, basically every Saturday, and I got first time I got absolutely fucking bodied all three plays that I did. I was like, fuck. And then like the second time I got bodied again, I'm like, oh my god, like if I'm going into this tournament, like I like, don't get me wrong, like I do love playing Spearhead, and I do like just generally enjoy the game whether I win or lose. But I was like, you know, I'm not going to be finishing like, I ain't going to be finishing high up. I'm going to be like dead last, and I finished fucking fourth, and I was like, oh my god, I did super well. And I beat a fucking Spearhead that's considered meta. Which is the Seraphon or the Lizard Men, for those who play Old World. And I was like, oh my god, I actually beat him quite handily too. I absolutely fucking demolished his lord on the Carnosaur, and then beat the shit out of his Saurus warriors. The only thing he really had left was Carnosaurs. I say not Carnosaurs. Crocscars. Yeah, you know those guys, and they were tied down, so they couldn't move anywhere. So other than orcs, actually, what type of orcs do you play? Give me your Leah's tournament level. Oh fuck, I am definitely not tournament level. I just got lucky twice. How is your orc army? Like, how do you have your orc army? Is it like a lot of shooter boys, a lot of stabby boys? What's that? How did you build your army, Iron Elf? Yeah, still gonna need a lot of brass. All right. Also, speaking of orcs, orc infantry stabbers, war boss, and kill tank. Nice. Is it proper tank or is it like a kill a clan? Just doing a bit of the halberd. It's now Legends Kill Tank. Ah, gotcha. Bloody Legends. Yeah. Yeah, I totally get you on that one. It kind of sucks too, because like I'm one of the few people that actually enjoy. There's an Age of Sigmar RTS called Realms of Ruin, and I picked that up, and I rather enjoyed it. But most of the units that you actually get, I think it was 250. Jesus fuck. Just pretend it's a Lehman Russ. A looted Lehman Russ. Hey, it's orcs, man. This absolutely just fucking throw some other bits on it and be like, yeah, it's looted Lehman Russ. Just really, really orcified. What are they going to say? No? I don't think so. I don't think so. Not going to do the brass on the nipples yet. I'll do the front portion. And again, like the little like metal like spike strips on the front of the breasts, really, really nice detail. Don't be a coward. Highlight it. Highlight the spiky nipples. And then I'll just finish off doing the rim of the power armor. Foot rim, just like that. Perfect. All right. And I just want to take a look at the... I think I'll add a bit more green to the breasts, if I'm being completely honest with you. Also more green to the grenades as well. They're a bit too gray for my tastes. But I will do the... I'll start doing the brown. Actually, I need to shake up the colors first. The grenades, again, different green. I'm using a Death World Force green, which is a very nice olive drab. So if you want to make your infantry with olive drab, I highly recommend this. And then brown. And again, for the leather, I'm just going to use more frame brown. Nothing spectacular. Yeah, one of the things that people don't like to talk about when it comes to painting is that, yeah, the models are expensive, but you know what else is expensive? Paint. Not because it's like individual pots are expensive, they're actually quite cheap. It's the fact that you have to buy so much fucking paint because you have so many ideas. All right, just have to do a quick. All right, sound check sounds good. I just want to double check to make sure the chanting was still playing, still ongoing. All right, yeah, let's do a bit of the tiny bit of the grenades. Get a second, third coat on there. Lucky for her grenades, they're like way out, so they're really easy to get at. Now she has 2 grenades, so she's expecting to use a lot. Both frag and I think crack grenades as well, if I remember my grenade types correctly. Now these are really good candidates for Nun oil because they have like a lot of like little small ridges that just the Nun oil is just going to absolutely fucking love. bit on the dress. Let me just fix that. Bit on the dress. Let me just pull some of that paint out. Yeah, just like that. Perfect. Yeah, Moldframe Brown, I believe that's one you call your favorite, is, it's good with anything, man. Like, I've used it for wood, I've used it for leather, it just, like, it just fits. There's so many just different applications you can go for it. Alright. Gauntlets of leather. Do a bit of that. So I'm going to have to put a little bit of white and bronze on there. See a bit of the power armor poking through. A little bit of precision. Not wanting to get the brown on everything, all that brass I just painted. Alright. Alright, so some great. I'm going to have to touch up with a little bit of bronze. I've got to do it right up there where the hand encircles the staff, or shaft rather. Go ahead and be a bit careful around this arm though, because I still have to go and glue her shield on, so I don't want to paint over the glue point. So I'm just going to do the edging. Just like that. Yeah. Because as soon as I glue on the shield, you're not going to see that other portion of it. Which is like the one downside to do sub-assembly like this. Because you might just spend a bit of time painting something that you're actually not going to see, or not going to see too well. At the same time, though, it does make it far, far easier to paint the stuff that you can see. Because, like, if I put the shield on, like, for, like, this one, if I just glue the shield on and try to paint, like, in the torso, like, I'm fighting the halberd and the shield at the same time, like, it's just gonna be a mess. A bit more brown. Yeah, that's the one thing when I was painting the Age of Sigmar models, because again, those are all push fit, so you can't really do a lot of sub-assembly with them. But, a lot of the posing is like really dynamic and like open, so like there's not a lot of like little cracks and crevices that you're really having to fight your paintbrush. There's actually just a lot of spots that you can just ignore and be like, okay, I can't reach it, I also can't see it, so it doesn't really matter. So, just gonna finish a little bit of the side right here. Go back to the gloves, get a second coat on there. Because again, everything needs two coats. 2 coats at the minimum. All right. All rocking and rolling. I'm always glad I did one sister like off stream, so I can really just kind of solidify, because like painting that one sister took so long, because although it was fun, but I was really agonizing over the choices of like, okay, which area do I really want to paint, and like what color do I want to paint, and how do I want to paint it. So like, like it's always like the first model of like the pack or the squad that's like really like it takes the longest, because you're trying to finalize your painting scheme. Then after that, it's just like, okay, I know I'm going to paint it like this. I know what all the colors are going to be. But on this girl, she has a lot of buttons. I'm rather excited to paint those brass. It's going to make it pop just wonderfully. All right. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put the brass on here. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, did the grenades. I can go and do the... No, let's fix up that brass point real quick. Before I forget about it. And then, I also do have the nipples. Fuck, I'll just do the nipples right now. Oh, that's a bit of a bother. Alright. There we go. Half of painting really is just understanding how to fix your fuck ups. Alright. Dunskies. Brass, silver. Anything else I need silver? No. Okay, we'll do a bit of silver. Lead belcher, which is like my go-to. Because like, lead belcher looks really nice. If you put Nun oil on lead belcher, you get a really nice steel look. But if you just leave lead belcher by itself, it's a really nice kind of like almost silver metallic. Not too bright, but just bright enough to look pretty cool. That might be too little. Shiny. Oh yeah, totally shiny. Now the thing about it, I should actually just do all that brass on the bottom there. Alright. Do the vents, and then do these portions on the side. Right. Also, for those who are wondering, I am just using a Citadel starter brush as my main brush. Because honestly, it's pretty fucking good. I know people like get hung up when they get like first in the hobby. It's like, oh, do I need to buy synthetic brushes or like real hair brushes, or like whatnot. And it's like, no, man, Citadel, like the starting brush will do everything you fucking need. Oh, another person joined the chat. Thank you very much for joining. But yeah, Citadel starting brush, literally got it from like the starting painting set that you get the Space Marines from. I'll show you one of the Space Marines. These guys. So, literally using just the basic bitch starting brush, and it has done a fantastic job. I used other brushes, but for the main, the workhorse is this damn brush. And it's done its job so wonderfully. Right. Let's do some bone. Let's do some bone. And the bone color is Morghast Bone. Actually, let's shake that up first. And then I'll also go ahead and the inner side of her cape, I normally just use a nice Corax white. It's a nice bright white. So I do kind of like it. All right. I use that for the teeth base paint. Yeah. It's really good for bone. Like, for the longest time when I had to do bone on everything else, I just used Corax Corax white, rather. And I'm just like, away we go. It's only really recently, I think this is actually my recent purchase, that I went and dipped into the more darker, creamier bone color. Way too much on my brush. Fuck. No, that's a mistake. Alright, just go like this. Try not to get it on the green. Alright. That was a bit messy. A bit messy. But we'll do a little bit on these little skull boys on here. This course is 40k. What's 40k without a whack load of skulls? Bone, bone, bone. Oh, little bone there as well. I see you, little skull. Oh, that's gonna be nice. Just like that. Hell yeah. Anything else I need to put bone on? Not for now. So I'm just going to leave that here. I still got some bone. Oh, she doesn't have. Oh, she has a rosary on the back. I'm just going to use the rest of the bone because I did a little bit too much on the other girls, just so I'm not wasting paint. Because although I'm not broke, I'm not fucking pro miniature rich. Oh, fucking they have it up there. That's gotta need a basic green anyways. Put another coat on it. Definitely not. I'm definitely not Squidmar rich. He can just waste paint whenever he wants. Alright. Just like that. Alright. Alrighty. Again, I am obsessively wetting my brush, making sure that no paint dries on it, which is why I can do like so many models with just one paintbrush. Because like, you got to take care of your tools. Really got to take care of them. I did say Korax white, so let's go with the white now. Heard that white scar white is pretty well. It's pretty nice. It's like a bright white. I might pick that up one of these days. Oh god, this cape is gonna be such a nightmare to do. Fuck. Nice flowing cape. However, a bit of a pain in the ass to paint. Luckily, I don't have to paint all of it. All right. I do like how it flaps on the other side, so you just see the no crap. See the underside of it, just like that. It's nice. Gonna have to fix that white spot though. Just like that, perfect. Alright, do a bit more of the edging. Up at around the thigh. Oh god, god damn it. Alright, take it off the power armor. Alright, perfect. Do that again without touching the power armor. Fantastic. And then, yeah, just go on with the second coat. Basically already dry. Because like when you look at the model, right, like the front, oh actually shit, I need to do the front part. The front part actually really blocks out a lot of the back part. So like, even when you hold it up, you ain't going to see the white. Like, even if I could go like behind there and do that, like you're just not going to see the white. And fix that small mistake there. Pull it out. Come on. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Oh, someone else has joined the chat. Thank you very much for joining. Ah, okay. How does that look? That's decent. What am I going to do next? What did I do? I did the belt black. Black belt, that's not too bad. Now, still have to do a green hosing on the bit of the power armor. So I'll do black. I'm going to have to bronze these. I'll bronze these while I bronze the buttons. And do the little grenade pins are also going to be bronze as well. And then do a bit of bronze up here as well to touch up some of the gray I can see. So let's go start shaking up that black. Got that ready. And then bronze. Bronze is going to be last. It's a bit of a green. I do a bit of a green. Worst comes to worst, if I pull too much green out, I can just do a second coat on one of the other girls. There we go. Getting better at pulling out smaller amounts from this paint pot. Alright. Looking good. Just might have to concentrate just a little bit so I don't put a bunch of green on the power armor there. Looking good, looking good. Fan-freaking-tastic. Alright. Alright. Maybe use some of this green to patch up some of the mistakes I made with the white. Alright. Happy little mistakes into miracles. Alright, what else am I going to do with you? Still got a bunch of green I can use. Nothing on you. I will jump to another sister. Actually, no, power pack. I will jump on a... Shit, not that power pack. I will use this one. Throw another coat on it. So yeah, the power pack is going to be basically silver on the inside, brass on the top grill and the little bubbles things, and then the fleur-de-lis. It's going to be brass as well. Give it a nice vibrant green color. Alright. Perfect. And away we go. So, black. Tiny bit of black. I'm actually going to use the... do I need the smaller brush? I don't think I need a small brush for black at the moment. I think I need this go with the citadel brush. All right. Pull you slightly closer to me. Wipe off the excess because that's way too much on my brush. I'm gonna have to be a bit silent for this part because I have to control my breathing. All right. All right. Perfect. Yeah, no, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Not going to try to do any more touch-ups or anything else like that on the black, at the least, because I'm happy with that result. Okay. For the brass, okay, I'm going to do the brass in two kind of stages. So I'm going to pull out a fairly decent glob with the big brush and kind of fix this right here. And then I'll use the rest that I pulled out with the smaller brush. Fix that right there. All right. All right. Clean you off. And then also more locking in. So my apologies if you don't hear my voice. But now I'm doing some of the finer detail work. Of the brass here. Whew. Absolutely gorgeous. You know what, I'll actually do a bit of brass on the skull as well, now that I'm here. Wonderful. Absolutely beautiful. Whew. So we have the access on this one pauldron. Just like that. So, as you can see, brass buttons on her legs really pop. The one on the shoulders, not so much, but you know what? I'm happy with the job that I've done. Put that down. Well, actually, let me just do the belt buckle real quick. There we go. There we go. Whew. The green and bronze is a super nice pairing. I am so happy how well it turned out. Like, this is like absolutely phenomenal. It's even better than how like I imagined. Because the let's see if I have the base painting. Do I have? Okay, let me just add the picture real quick. So I can show you what the image I'm actually looking for. One moment. Where are you, Penthesilea? I'll take this. Okay, so as you can see right here, I was basing the armor design or the coloring off of the Penthesilea from Troy Total War. And as you can see, the green that she's wearing is it's like a more brighter olive drab, but like it's still like a vibrant color, and then like that really nice bronze look with the bronze and the leather. That was like the three colors I was going for, and like this angel green just makes it pop so much more better. Yeah, no, the green I used I think is actually a lot better. It's just like, yeah, it's so good, so fucking good. I'm so happy I took another plunge at Valella, how the hell you pronounce that company, with Jello, because like this one came out wonderfully. Oh, just need to actually do a bit of red on the and the red I'm using is going to be a Malphastone red. Super simple. Right. Right. But realistically, this is more or less done at the moment. For like base coloring. Make sure to get the inside of the wire as well. Something like that. Yeah, she is more or less done. Or rather, the body is more or less done. So the last thing I'll do for her is actually double check her shield. I'll do the inside of the shield real quick. Bolter, I'm just going to go and paint a lead belcher all the way through, because you're not going to see a lot of that. And then the inside of the shield is just going to be bronze. So super quick. And then I can actually go and attach the shield onto her body and see what it actually covers and what doesn't. Then on the other side. Now, if I was really, really locked in, I would get one of those drills and drill out the barrel of the gun. But I think I need a bit of a vise. Well, actually, no, I do. I can do a makeshift vise. I just haven't found a hand crank at my local hobby shop to actually do the drilling. But I know that is one thing like a lot of people do with the bolters, is just drill at the barrel to make it look give that three-dimensional look to it, which I completely understand, because it does make it look rather nice. So quickly, just going to go over the insides, and then touch on the rim as well. I do more on the rim when it's actually put onto the girl's body. But since I got the paint now, I might as well use it. Alright. Not that. There we go. Running a bit out of room to hold the damn shield. One quick coat, I'm going to let it dry. Then I'll get the glue on. The gluing part, the one thing I don't like about these models, the one thing, is I don't like how the shields are attached to the body via only the wrist. I think that's a really, really small glue point, and it's just primed for errors. Now, we had two people join us in the chat, but now they're gone. Hope they were entertained at least. They heard me talking smack about the design of the Sisters of Battle, decided to leave. Alright. But, yeah, no, I think, like, I do want to get these sisters done. Actually, I'll put one of the sisters just on screen. I'll put two of them as I talk. I do want to get the sisters done. And I still have a Battle Sister squad to do. I'm not 100% certain if I want to go and for Christmas buy another spearhead to get a proper army of Stormcast, or get something else. I might do Warriors of Chaos. I'm going to hold off. There is already like a Goblin and Orc spearhead, but I'm going to hold off because I want to get them making the Iron Jaws, the big boys with the thick armor. Because even when I was playing the Warhammer Fantasy, I like the Black Orcs, just the big, chunky motherfuckers. Oh, that being said, also, there is new DLC coming out for Total War Warhammer 3, and it is the dumbest DLC ever. And it's dumb because the three lords that are being brought out, I think they all have like a combined IQ of like 3 or 2. They may all share the same brain cell, but it's a demon of corn, it's ogres, and it's orcs. So it's the big brute motherfuckers. So once that DLC drops, I am definitely picking up some of the DLC, and I'm going to be streaming that on stream. Because I love playing orcs. They're just so fucking funny. Especially the, oh God, what the hell's that black orc called again? I'm blanking on this guy's name. Anyways, there's a big chunky boy that I love to play as. Not Warzeg. God, I can't believe I'm blanking on that damn name. Alright. Actually, fuck, I'm going to look it up. This is actually, now it's bothering me. Greenskins. Oh, fucking Grimgore. Yeah, it's fucking Grimgore. That's what I'm talking about. God damn it. Like, absolutely blanked on his name for a second. I was like, Although, Warzeg is pretty fun. I do like playing the Savage Orcs. There's a bunch of naked orcs with fucking ward saves. Alright. However, I got the glue out. So let's see if this actually works. Put it on the shield. Let it settle for a second. Get that plastic all nice and melty. And then pray to Sigmar, Slanesh, Zeech, every god under the heaven that I can, that this actually holds. No, it should be just like this. Again, they this fucking glue point, man. I don't know why they did it like this. It's so finicky and small. Fuck. Did it again. You know, I have an idea. I got an idea. I got an idea, I say. There. I'm going to put a lot more on the shield. And I'm going to glue it, the not just the wrist, but the part of the shield onto the arm as well. Bastards. And then we just hold it like this. Hold it just like this for a few minutes. Fuck, I need to cut my nails. Alright. The real exciting part of the stream of trying to hold the glue together. If this doesn't work, I do have the nuclear option of crazy glue. Because that will hold goddamn anything. Some of the arms are actually pretty okay. Like, I would rather have it like glue if like the shield and part of the arm was like one unit, and then you just have to glue like the elbow to like the upper arm. I think that'd be a lot better instead of just trying to like being really fiddly with like the wrist and hoping that like everything like glues on properly. Okay, it's set. So this is how she's going to look. Something like this. So her shield's going to be slightly canted, as if she's warding off a blow. Let's try that just a little bit. Just like that. Alright. Gonna leave that just like this. Off to the side. So I got something stuck in my throat. Bastards. Chaos is trying to kill me. Alright, well that's doing that. I still got some time. I got like 15 minutes left. 1 second. Got 15 minutes left before I end the stream. I can still do some green. Put another coat on that. Put another coat of green. Right, so thank you once again, Ironel, for joining me on this stream. Are you playing War Thunder on the background or something? Oh, you've given me hearts. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm stock grinding. Yeah. Yeah, you got the, what, the F-15 you unlocked recently? Yeah, there's a lot of Fox 3s. Yeah, I feel you. All right. These girls may be green. God damn it. They are not green with envy. Alright, do the back cape. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Alright, a bit more green though. A bit more green. Yeah, War Thunder is like one of those weird games where like I really wish it was a single player game, because I do like how everything flies. I just don't like playing multiplayer with people. In that game particularly, because there's a lot of stupid motherfuckers in that game. Extraordinarily large amounts. Rip. Yeah, yeah. Alright. Just doing a bit of the cloak. tabard, if you want to be technical. Do a bit of the boobs. Bit of the boobs. Alright, green is done. For now. The shield is looking good. Yeah, see, this armor is really easy to put on. I really like this arm. Because it's just like, you had like the full hand. Like all you had to do was glue right here, and it was like perfect. Alright. Kind of like that. Good to go. Well, I do have a bit more time. You know, fuck, I'm doing brass. Screw it. I got 10 minutes. We're doing brass just to round out the end of the show. Again, this Balthasar's Gold is one hell of a good color. Do a bit of power armor. Well, we're doing the shaft. I was originally thinking of making the shaft brown, but I thought to myself, there's no way these power weapons just have wooden shafts. Like, they would break so easily. Although, knowing the Imperium, that actually might be the case. Do a bit up here. Just like that. Really quick coverage. Probably going to have to go and get a second coat at one point, but that's okay. I definitely know I'm going to get a second coat on the thigh, because I'm already looking at the gray poking through. Smack out gray, just smack that, smack that. Alright. Just like that. Also, I tell a lie, the elder sister isn't done. I have to do the highlights. Completely forgot about that. Completely forgot about the highlights. But that, I think I'm going to call it for today's stream. We got 1 and a bit sisters done. More or less. I think that's pretty good for almost 2 hours. Oh, God. Oh, God. But you know what? I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. Just in the background, listening to me blabber on about Warhammer. I'll learn some cool Warhammer facts next time to, you know, speak about lore. I'll read off the same wiki that every other Warhammer 40k YouTuber reads off of. Yeah, that's right. I'm fucking calling them out. Calling each and one of them fucking out. They all read off the same fucking wiki. Yeah, and you don't get that with Age of Sigmar because no one has updated the wiki. So it actually forces people to read the fucking books for themselves. I tried to look it up like Marathi. Funny enough, like, you know, the Marathi from like Broken Realms. And this is some like 2nd edition, right? And like the stuff that happened in this isn't even on the wiki. Never mind all the shit that happened in 3rd edition with her. Yeah, and the Astartes video. Fucking Astartes videos. Oh my god. All the fucking... Yeah, like, hey, do we need yet another fucking Space Marine video? It's like, oh shit, okay. Like... Oh my... It's like... the most tragic Astartes. And it's like the Lamenters. Or like... Yeah, or like the fucking Flesh Terrors, like the most vicious Space Marine chapter of them all. It's like Minotaurs of Flesh Terrors, and it's like, yeah, okay. It's like, oh, the blood magpies, fucking blood ravens. Love them, love the blood ravens, by the way. But like, yeah, it's like another 101 fucking Astartes video. Like, oh, the biology of the Astartes are just insane. It's like, yeah, it's almost like they don't make any fucking sense. Still real cool though. Still a complete reel of cool, that's okay. I love it. But yeah, I'm not going to turn into a lore channel anytime soon. Well, maybe I will. No, I won't. Maybe, I don't know. I do want to get into like longer form videos because I actually do like longer form videos. I think they're pretty fun. They're pretty fun to make. It takes a lot of time editing. And most of the time they don't. Yeah, lore. Yeah, actually, lore with Lee. As I read off the same wiki. And make those fucking. I can do like what Wes Hammer and Major Shill does, and make the faces on the thumbnail. although to call out the guys I do watch, or I used to watch. I remember Gamza, when he started to do live stream again, he would do like, it was his face, but he would go and filter it. There was like his face, and then he would be like an old man filter on his face, and like a woman filter on his face. So he has like on his thumbnail, it looks like 3 different people are reacting, and he does that just for the YouTube algorithm, which on one hand, I understand why he's doing that. On the other hand, it looks fucking goofy because you know it's just him with a face filter. It's just like, oh, Gamza. Yeah, but don't worry, 3D printing's killing Warhammer any day now. Any day now, it's going to kill Warhammer. Good luck using all that fucking resin. That's all I'm going to say. Although, speaking of resin, Trench Crusade, 3 million. Got his Kickstarter goal. Exceeded it. It has 3 million. And already, like, on my, like, feed, it's like, is Warhammer finished? You know, the end of Warhammer. And it's like, why 40k fans are flocking to Trench Crusade? And I'm like, on one hand, like, getting 3 mil on their Kickstarter is fantastic. Like, I'm legitimately happy for like the people who made Trench Crusade. But like, on the other hand, like, you're a bit delusional if you think 3 million is really going to challenge GW in any way, shape, or form. Like, even on like the regional level, it doesn't challenge GW. And when you look at other Kickstarters like BattleTech, like when they do their initial Kickstarters before they go into the store, I mean, the last Kickstarter they did, they got like 7 million. So like, BattleTech is doing pretty good. And again, the stumbling block I see with Trench Crusade is that, although yes, it is nice to have the STL files for the 3D printing, so you can 3D print your own models. Like that is actually pretty good. Yeah, GW is so big that it has to talk with the EU because it's one of Britain's biggest exports. Like, it is that fucking big. And I don't think a lot of people realize just how big fucking GW is. Like, they are, in the miniature world, they are a fucking behemoth that has complete saturation on almost every level. Like, if you want small skirmish, yeah, it is plastic crack, but like, if you want like small squad skirmish games, they got you. If you want bigger, like, 500 point army size, like the spearheads and combat patrols, they got you. You want the big fuck off armies, they got you there too. I mean, don't get me wrong, they could do with lowering their fucking price. Like, I love it if they lower their fucking price at any point of time. But like, if you're thinking that like Trench Crusade is going to like smack down 40k or GW, like, you're out of your fucking mind. Out of your fucking mind. And I say this again, I have all the respect for the people who made Trench Crusade. The concept art for the game looks fantastic. I'm sure the rule set is very tight because it's made by the same guy who made Mordheim. So like, the people behind Trench Crusade, I'm really happy that they got their dream game out there, and that they're having success. But like, for everyone else, just kind of like temper your expectations, temper the hyperbole just a little bit, because like the stumbling block is, like, as I was going to say before, getting the product from the Kickstarter to the store, right? Because it's okay to have your Kickstarters be successful, but if you really want the game to really take off, you're going to have to go to the local and regional level and be like, hey, here's a box of minis, right? And that's where like a lot of modeling, like Kickstarters, or even just like model companies in general, that's where they hit the roadblock and they just smash their face against it. Because either it's a distribution, or it's a bad rule set, or like a bad like addition when it comes to rules, or like something always happens that just absolutely smacks them in the face that they weren't really looking out for. So I hope that they can actually have overcome that stumbling block and actually get the models in a squad, in a big ass models in a box in a store, and sell them that way. Because that's how you're going to measure success, of having people, and having, again, people who are in the who own the hobby stores actually sell and play it at that level. Because it's okay to play on the kitchen table, but the community isn't really going to grow a lot if you stay it there, right? And it does have a lot of competition. Like, even just pushing GW aside for a moment, you have you got Star Wars, you got BattleTech, you got a lot of other miniatures that are out there, that are up and coming and are really wanting to take the bite out of the pie. So like, there is actually a lot of competition. It's not just GW. So I do wish them all the success in the world, though. And I'll end the stream at that. Like, I do hope that they have wild success, and I hope I hope they make the transition from Kickstarter to physical box in a store well. Because that's the point where like a lot of companies absolutely just eat shit. So thank you everyone who has watched the stream. Thank you everyone who is watching the VOD, or the video that's coming up. I had a wonderful time. I hope you had a wonderful time listening to my voice. I know that these streams are, I'll be honest with you, they are completely self-indulgent. They are not like the Saturday streams where I'm expecting people to actually join in. But thank you for everyone. Thank you, Iron Elf, for keeping me company the entire stream. Thank you, Lunar, for keeping me company when you were there and chatting. You guys have been absolutely wonderful, and I hope to God, Iron Elf, I can actually catch one of your streams. Then yeah. So, thank you very much, and remember, Pans of War.